story begins.
Welcome back everybody to the Johnny Guitar channel. Today we are doing something a little different. We are playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, the Royal Edition. Sorry, just getting things set up here. Yeah, I've had my eye on this game for a while. I think I'm going to enjoy a lot of elements of this game. Apparently, it is king in immersion. So I'm sure that'll be fine, but I think there might also be a few things about this game that I don't like, and we shall explore that together. Give me just a moment, I'm getting everything set up. Okay. Do a bit of a microphone check, make sure we got everything happening. Anyways, welcome back to the channel, everybody. One thing I do here on the channel is I play a lot of Fallout, I play a lot of Elder Scrolls, but I also like to dabble into other games that catch my eye. One of the things I love about Skyrim is kind of the immersive ability to just survive in that world, to ignore the main plot and just to live within that world. And anyways, did I spell Deliverance right? I might have. Anyways, I hear that this game has a lot of realistic immersion. I'm really excited to check all of that out. I think we're going to start by just diving into the game itself. Thanks again for joining me here on the Johnny Guitar channel. Check out the channel. There might be something on there you like. Otherwise, let's dive into Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition. Oh shit. The king's inactivity angered many of the nobility. Alright.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher. Well,
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Okay, am I now in control of this Henry fella? Or is... Okay, the game is thinking. That makes sense. Amazingly hard. Alright. Well, at bare minimum, I want to check out this game in that I'm not dedicated to finish it. I don't know how much time I have on my hand to really get into a game like this, especially because I am currently playing Baldur's Gate 3. And I feel like that game is going to take me like
A fine state you're in this
years.
morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Character. By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry, all characteristics can be further developed without limitations. Okay. So what characteristic do I want? Agility, speech, vitality, strength. Probably agility, right? I mean, I'm an agility type of guy.
I went dancing.
Dancing?
With Bianca.
Ah, that's why you're tired. But you'll still have to work today. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Okay. Once again, oh, do I get to choose two of them? Probably agility and speech, right? I mean, let's do agility and speech.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, man.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Okay. You know what? This game is really making my PS4 sing, if you know what I mean. So, okay, we're just gonna get through this. Yeah.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Wait a minute. Okay. So it's time for me to try to wrap my head around this game because this, from what I've heard, this can be pretty complex. But, you know, I have played, I don't know, the original Baldur's Gate games, which were pretty complex. They were based on D&D 5th edition. I don't know. Okay. So I've got 2 speech and 2 agility. Awesome. So I got a little buff in those. Ooh, I got 7 charisma and 18 speed. Nice. How? There we go, player. So I thought it said that I had leveled up, but I guess I don't know where I would put my skills into. So that's a thing. Okay, this is kind of cool. I'm starting really as a blank slate, even though I'm Henry and I'm here. As Patricia says, Henry can be built in different ways. I think we're going to go with a sneaky speech character because that's all I know. Years of playing Fallout and Skyrim. Sneaky speech is the way to go. Okay, health, stamina, energy, nourishment. Okay. Noise. Interesting. Okay. There might be some really cool stealth mechanics in this game.
Come here, I need your help. At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
I feel quite hungry.
Oh, this is cool. Wait, I'm hungry again? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Okay, let's go. Why am I stuck? There we go. Let's go ahead and eat an apple and eat a chunk of cheese. Okay. So this is fun. I've got 3 objectives here in my little tutorial town. I love games that do this. You know, games that have little objectives, cute objectives. You guys want me to collect flowers too? I'm willing to collect flowers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, what's that one? Is that also sage? Okay. Oh, you know what I heard, everybody? I heard that there is a complex but cool alchemy system in this game. You know, sometimes games like this, though, it's interesting. The complexity will draw me in, but then it will quickly tire me out. So let's just take this slow, okay? Let's not get too in over our head. This is a complex, big game. Let's start slow, which, start slow, which is just go get the stuff. Okay, we collect the debt. Then we get the charcoal. He wanted the ale cold, so I feel like we need to do the ale last so that it's still cold. So then we'll go to the castle. Okay, so C, A, D, and then E, Cade. Okay, yeah. I tend to rush into things, and I don't want to do that with this. I want to take my time. Okay, Cade, C-A-D-E. Let's do it.
Now I see you, I hope it will go even better. Are you here to buy? Indeed I am.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. I can simply use speech, which, however, is influenced by the reputation you have at that moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount, so the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are together with your reputation. Oh my god, you're right, this is complex. Okay, so we got to be like clean, and if we're talking to social people, if you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you and be more willing to assign risky tasks. That influenced mainly by your strength and deterrent effect of your weapon. Okay, so I've also got like a dangerous look I can give. That's just intimidation. I mean, they're making it complex, but it looks like I've got like persuasion. I mean, that's just like social reputation, and I have to actually wear clean clothing and wash my face, I think. You have intimidation based on being tough. I can bribe people, trade and haggling. And horsemanship is a skill that sometimes also works, okay? But different approaches work on different people. You won't intimidate a tough brawler easily, and no matter how well you dress, you won't impress the nobility easily. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterpart. You can see the values of the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. Okay. It's not just about stats, though. The outcome is influenced by other factors, e.g. your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding, etc. If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first, then he will be easier to persuade. Or if you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare. Okay, so, I mean, I get it. You gotta almost kind of apply logic and realism to this. I've been doing that for years. It's, okay. Wait, next page.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore! How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Bye.
Oh my god, here we go. Hook. Okay, hook. Jab. Kick. Okay, looks like hook and jab are my R buttons. Kick is that button. Block is L1. Lock an opponent. Unlock. Okay, okay. I can do this. I can do this. If an opponent's strike hits your armor or block, it will cost you stamina. Okay, stamina. I've got health. I've got a wound icon. I've got an opponent icon. Okay. Cool. I get it. I get all of this. Easy squeezy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I should have blocked. I should have blocked. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Okay, I'm locked onto him. Oh, shit. Okay, great. He's good. He's good, everyone. He's got me. He's got me on the ropes. Wow, it's like... Oh, man. How am I not blocking those? Okay. He's good. He's good. Get him, get him. Get him. Oh, nice. Son of a bitch. Mess with me, will you? Mess with Henry.
I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Okay, wait, what is happening now? Let's actually turn up the brightness of the game. I know that things get pretty dark. Would it be graphics? Gamma correction? Do you think gamma correction is brightness, everyone? I think it is. Okay, we're gonna really brighten this up, and I know that that definitely helps on YouTube. Okay. So he gave me a key. Okay. There's a chest in here somewhere marked F. What's that? Are those just light beams? They look like coins. Okay, well this is... Dude, bro, your house is kind of shitty. Okay, well I got the hammer and nails back, but that doesn't help me with having money to buy charcoal. Is that a chest? Hidden chest?
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want. You haven't heard the last.
Oh, the axe. It's my axe. Bitch. Did I pick up anything? I didn't pick up anything that was really worth selling here. What you got, buddy? You got a bag of shit. Got some... Oh. Let's go ahead and eat from this dude's, Can I take the pot? Let me just take the pot. That's worth something, right? Broom? No? Can I get up there? Get up there. Do I have... Is there... Oh. Okay, there's a jump button. Do I have a jump and grab button? I don't know. I guess he has chickens. I'll go take a chicken. Or wood.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want.
Grab a chicken. Maybe hidden back here in your hell bay. Anything good? Nope. See if we can talk him into it still.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want. You haven't heard the last.
What is that symbol? There's a trader. A tavern. I see. Okay, let's go explore the town and see if... Sure. Just one last pass at his house. Make sure there's nothing worth anything. And then let's check... Quest log, okay. Those are my main quests. Interesting. What am I doing right now? I finally gotta find spring, unexpected. Okay. Oh, I can also go to a sword fighting lesson. I mean, I should almost certainly do that, right? Okay. Wrong direction. Seems like the game is giving me kind of these little but simple puzzles, teaching me how to play the game. Okay, let's look at my inventory again. I've got, I mean, I guess I could just sell the hammer and nails. Okay, well, I guess we can sell the actual...
Rakes, spades, forks and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Good day.
Linen fabric, dyed and something for everyone.
Oh, looks like I have blood on my face from the recent fight. That will then affect how people treat me. I'll look like a street tough. Awesome. Okay. So I want to sell to this guy. I don't know what the symbol for gold is. I was at that one on top. I could sell him my shirt. Okay, looks like I'm adding these to a basket. Okay, cool. Now how do let's check the basket. And, oof. Let's haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Okay, I don't fully understand this. Haggling works both ways, whether you want to buy cheap or sell dear. You select the amount you want to pay with, up and down, confirm with X. Okay, cool. So the current trait, I'm just selling him. Okay. Let's talk him up to... Wait, I don't get it. I want more money. I'm asking for 5.
What about this?
That's fair. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
I drop it a bit more. Okay, maybe I'm not doing this right. No, I want to sell you these items. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Is this enough?
That's no way to haggle.
Oh, did I do that the wrong way? Okay, let's meet him at 4.7.
Oh, that's a decent price.
Everything for the house, garden and field.
Okay, wait, we need to go to the charcoal salesman. Before we go have a sword fight, we need to go to the charcoal salesman. That's our main quest. Let's see here. Oh, I'm not going to piss off anyone. Don't worry about that, Patricia. I like to be really nice to people in these games. Okay. I think this little guy is me. Or maybe not. Buy charcoal at the market. Okay. Oh. Buddy. Buddy, buddy, buddy.
Hey! God be with you.
So I don't know what a bag of charcoal is, but what if I add that to the basket? 1 charcoal. 10 charcoals? Is 10 charcoals a bag? I don't know. Oh, I don't have enough money for that? Okay, I see. I've got 4.7, so let's remove the charcoal. Let's remove half of it. Okay, now he wants me to pay 5. Let's go ahead and haggle him down to 4.7.
Let's have a word about the price.
Come on, buddy. Look at the scar on my face. You can tell that I'm serious. You want me at 5, but I'm saying 4.5, buddy. Come on, be a pal.
Since it's you.
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal.
Oh my god, I'll go up to 4.6, no higher.
Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
Nice. We're doing it. We're figuring this game out. Okay. Bag of charcoal. Now, we're gonna go do the sword fight, and then we're gonna grab the scabbard, and then we're gonna go to the tavern. I feel like that's the order we have to do things. You know what, everybody? Kind of having fun with this. Okay, we will see if I feel the same way after the sword fight, because I feel like combat in this game is brutal. Let's see if I can figure it out.
Hail to... Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual. So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack.
If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good. Very good. Good. Once again. Now you're getting it. All right. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Now you're getting it. Nice. Not bad. Again. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Ow. Very good. 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 All right, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Okay, that was cool. That was awesome. I'm sure combat in this game is going to be very difficult. That's why I'm trying to do a agility high speech version of Henry. I'm hoping to God that I can talk my way out of a lot of fights. I think we're going to focus on skills that give us the ability to talk our way out of a fight. Okay, so now I am heading up to the castle to pick up the scabbard. Let's just double check that in our quest, like a good orderly quest log. Pick up the crossguard at the castle. Okay, we're doing great. Now I've seen YouTube videos back in the day when this game first came out, and I remember that there are ways where you can cheese some of these early quests to get yourself extra experience or something, skill level perhaps, but I'm not going to be doing any of that this first time I play. I want to kind of play the game the way the developers intended. Also, one of the reasons I'm kind of looking into this game is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is coming out like next year or something, so I wanted to at least give this one a try. Okay. Okay. Can I walk past you guys, or I'm too scared? Too scared to walk past this guy.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords
What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
It's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
All right, well, you know what? I think our version of Henry is going to be a bit of a rogue. Okay, this is going to be fun. Let's throw poop at a house. Wouldn't be my first time.
Oh well, father can wait a while.
My words exactly. I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go. Look out.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Well landed. Nochmal.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now!
Run, you cowards! We better fucking run too. What are you doing? You don't have to run. It's on the right.
Okay, kind of interesting. I don't know how I run though. I know how I sneak. Just wondering if there's a button I should be pressing to like sprint. Haven't discovered that yet, but that's fine. You know, I'm a responsible gamer and I'm getting a little worried about helping my friends taking all day. We need to get that sword ready for my father. This has taken too long and now I've got manure all over my hands. Circle. Oh, Patricia, you are amazing. Look at that. I hold down. Wait, do I hold it down? Yeah, I hold it down. Okay, oh, and I see it takes some of my stamina bar. Oh, that is nice. Is there a third-person view? I don't know. Hey, everybody, if you're popping in, go ahead and throw a like on the video if you would. It definitely helps out the channel. And we are slowly growing here at the Johnny Guitar channel.
Everything for work and home.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you
sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
It's a good thing your Hanko warned us.
Well-behaved girl like that. I'm surprised she didn't call the catch pole.
She must have seen Matthias.
What do you mean?
Because he fancies her. And I think maybe she likes the look of him too.
Hey.
Shut up, you idiot.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
He is. Huh?
Here we are. God save Henry. Got it for you right here.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Henry, I'm glad you came.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Don't worry, dearest. This evening I'll see you right.
Oh, how? I do hope so.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Oh yeah, I get it. I've heard that the tutorial on this game is quite a lot. I'm trying to pick up these freaking... No, pick up the bread roll. Forgot what my jump button was. No, that was my jump button. There we go. You can't jump on the bench. Okay, there we go. Okay. Pick up all of the food. We need to. I mean, clearly I get it. This is the tutorial town, and at any moment I will be sent on a journey, and I don't know what that entails, because everybody, it could mean that my character is cast out of town. Could mean that this is my last chance to grab all of this good loot. So, I don't know exactly, like I said, how, but I know that the tutorial is coming to an end, right? I've learned how to speech check, I've learned how to trade, I've learned how to fight. Yeah. Oh, food spoils, by the way. Thank you. I love a good mechanic like that. Let's go ahead and eat some food. Eat a bread roll. There we go. Delicious. Delicious bread roll. Let's eat another bread roll. There we go. You know, I remember really liking that mechanic in Dragon's Dogma, where food spoils, and then in Fallout 76, food also spoils. So it's an interesting mechanic, and I kind of like that. Okay, so now I'm going to talk with my dad. I assume we're going to have some sort of heartfelt moment before I'm off on an adventure.
What did you actually do in Kuttenberg?
Oh, all sorts. You had to be able to put your hand to anything if you wanted to make a living. But I was never far from iron.
I'd like to see Kuttenberg sometime.
I'll take you there one day, never fear. It's a beautiful city. But in the end, you'll learn the best places here by the Sasau. We've kind nobles, fertile land, and plenty of everything.
And do you know Sir Radzig well?
We've known each other long enough. Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
We're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back!
Get through the gates!
That was crazy, you guys. That was crazy. Oh my god. Oh, where's the path? Okay, got confused. That was crazy and sad, and horse runs with circle as well. Okay. Okay, well, we gotta get a horse and get to Talmberg, I guess. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Whew. That was like kind of a heartbreaking scene. I definitely was... Oh. What's happening? Oh. I see. Okay. Okay, I gotta run. How come I didn't have the sword in my hand? I mean, I guess it probably doesn't matter. I feel like in this game I would never be able to beat that enemy in sword play. A trained soldier, and I'm just a blacksmith's son who lost a fight to a stick? Yeah. Okay, I think this is the right way to the horse. I'm not 100% sure. Does that pause the game? Does that pause the game? Okay, got a stomach full of marigold soup.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
See it. I see it. Wait, pause the game. Eat an apple. Quick. Use an apple during this pause. I don't know if that makes a difference. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, go, go. Come on, baby. We got this. Jump on the horse. You can call your horse anytime by whistling. Awesome. Trot. How do I get on the horse? Trot, canter, gallop, but will drain the horse's stamina. Okay. Following a path is just holding down. Okay, go. Oh, son of a bitch, go. Get the hell out of here. Is there a third-person view in this game? I think maybe not, but kind of wish there was. Okay, well, real quick, let's look at the map. Okay, that's it. That's the next town over. This is a really cute map. I do enjoy that. Okay, let's ride.
Yeah.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Yeah. Kita kera moñoka teñomoron. Megelekte fülös.
Szétszabdallak, te fostalincs!
Eltaposlak, mint egy tetvet!
Run for it!
Véget, te genyó! Kitekerem a nyakat, te nyomorod!
Run for it!
Szétszabdallak, te fostalincska! Most véged! Tudod, hogy fog végződni?
Help! Run for it!
Kapsz egyet! Ja! Végez, te genyó! Megöllek! Nyitd ki a francba! Ja! 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 Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ! Érje már ki valaki!
Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hagyjuk! Húzzunk innen!
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Okay, this is kind of nice. The story is kind of taking a turn now. I think I have perk points to spend. I haven't figured out how to spend those, but I've seen the icon peeking up. I've got a strength perk point I need to spend. So when we get a moment, we're going to jump into my, I don't know, character sheet, my level up sheet, and see if we can't spend some of those perk points and further build my character. I guess it would just be player, right? Okay. So, in strength, I've got 2 buffs, 1 skill. I don't know what any of this means. Gravedigger. Do you really want this perk? I'd like to learn what it is. Oh, info. Okay. Carrying a dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina, and they will burden you half as much. Okay. Weird. Blocking an opponent's strikes with your shield will cost you 30% less stamina. Okay, obviously I'm going to want that, right? Shield block, less stamina. Okay. Up, wrong button. Okay, so do I now have first aid? Am I now able to use bandages because I saw someone do it? Possibly. Okay. Otherwise, if I'm looking in stats... Your stamina will regenerate 25... Okay, cool. So these are like perks. When dirty, you'll have 50% more charisma with women. Reducing stealth, though. I don't want that. Lasts 30% longer without food, but when you do get hungry, 20% worse. Okay, yeah, these are like the Fallout New Vegas perks in that they've got pros and cons to them. Okay, Scout. Increases the sight distance of fast travel, so you notice events on the way sooner, your chances of evading are also increased by 10%. Well, I'm probably going to do a scout. You grew up in impoverished conditions, so comfort of beds is inverted for you. The worse the bed, the better you sleep, and vice versa. This is an interesting one because that means if I sleep in a nice bed, I won't feel comfortable. I think we're going to go with scout. Okay, I haven't learned the bow yet, but apparently I've learned some of these. I've learned the sword, right? Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm still... Okay, I think I accidentally already used my 2 perk points I had available, so that's fine. Let's just keep going. I'm now in a new town. Apparently my leg... Oh, I discovered my bed. Is this my bed?
All right, but buy a couple of kegs of wine when you've done your other chores. Make sure it's...
Okay, I don't want to bother those guys. It's not proper. Get a torch. It gets bloody dark. I believe you. This is Sir Robard, right? Okay. Hey, buddy.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Oh, something to eat.
You fled from Scourge? How did you manage that? How rude.
I hear you came from Skalitz today. It must have been terrible there. How did it happen?
Hey, who's there? I must have imagined it.
Came from over here.
How ill-mannered.
Help! I got myself all worked up, and it's only a cat.
Cool, a sleeping mechanism. You know what? I love games like this, everybody. You need to eat, you need to sleep, the food goes rotten. I mean, I do really love these overly immersive games. And I like that, and I think Patricia, you pointed this out, that this game is historically accurate. I've heard that a lot about this game, and I think that is cool.
Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. Father and I always chat in the forge. On that particular day, I asked him if he'd teach me swordsmanship. He said no. He said it's better for a man to keep his head on his shoulders than lose it over some pointless heroism. If only he'd known what fate had in store for us.
Oh.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. Sigismund's cavalry was composed of Cumans. They're diabolical barbarians from the east, with no regard for the rules of warfare, bloodthirsty cutthroats. The very fact Sigismund has them with him shows what a tyrant he is.
Well, I don't know.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I saw Deutsch trying to defend himself.
The man who'd mocked King Wenceslas as a drunkard and praised Sigismund now stood facing his soldiers with nothing but a pitchfork, trying to protect his wife and son. It was hopeless. He slaughtered them all.
That's so sad.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them, and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Really?
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Take the torch from the table, certainly. If you need to light a torch, use your torch by holding that button. Even better, use Nighthawk Potion. Okay. I did want to check out, it said that I got speech skill stuff. So maybe I... Dang it, you know, I definitely accidentally spent my stuff on other skills. What did I do? Interesting, okay. But I can change my outfit. Where am I going? Okay. Yeah, I was noticing that. I definitely tried to... Wait. Try Highborn. Let me see what you're talking about here. Are you saying there's a speech skill called Highborn? Let's see. So I do like it, like, as you can see, my skills go up as I use them, which is very similar to Skyrim. Which I actually prefer. You do the skill. I probably got herbalism this high by picking the sage, drinking. Nice. Nice. What's the info on the drinking skill? Okay. So if I go to stats and I go down here to speech, Highborn increases your speech level by +3 when talking to nobles and wealthy people. You can't have the lowborn perk simultaneously. I see. Oh, son of a bitch. I keep pressing the wrong button on that. Okay, so we got final offer. Highborn, lowborn, empathetic. So I do need to wait until I level up one more time in order to use these skills. Silver Tongue. Nice. Troubadour. You have a 50% higher reputation when you talk to women, and +1 speech bonus. You can persuade them more easily, and you can avail of bath wenches services for free. Holy shit, I'm totally gonna take Troubadour, obviously. Obviously. What do we got under the charisma tree? Okay, so I think with strength, I already took stronghold. And then I think under the main level one, I've taken scout, and I got first aid just from, I don't know. Yeah, Patricia, I've been hearing that if I wear nice clothing, I'll get respect from people, but I've also heard that I need to wash my face, and currently my face is covered in scars, right? Yeah, currently not only is my face dirty, and I'm unshaven, but I've got like bruises and shit all over my face. So, what I'm thinking is I need to also figure out how to wash my face and maybe like visit a barber and shave. There's all sorts of like little mechanics in this game, and I think you're right. As long as I'm not in a hurry, this should be fine. Just take one quest at a time.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly, do you understand?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivis sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people! Move out!
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood? Henry, I need to have a word with you.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. May the Lord watch over you.
Okay, so very interesting game. I don't mind the pacing. There's a lot going on in this game. I do not mind. I mean, it's like I feel like I'm still in the midst of the tutorial and we're 2 hours in. But you know, a game like this. And I've got a whole year to beat it, right? Before part 2 comes out. What am I doing? Can I talk to guards?
God be with you.
Ah, God be with you.
What do you think about the flight of the Skalitz folk?
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine lord. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects. You don't see that very often.
He was lucky.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
I was wandering, well, sorry. I was wandering, for sure. I thought that's what I was supposed to do, but no? Okay. If you have to wait, press that button, and you can wait. Okay, I'll go ahead and lean up against the wall here. And we'll just wait. Cool. Looks like waiting also uses up some of your nourishment, which obviously is awesome. Nourishment, energy, health. It's so cool. So cool. Okay, good waiting. You know, one other thing that I thought was really special and interesting, and something I haven't seen in a video game in so long, and that is that the guards are friends. Meaning, when we were back in Henry's hometown, all of the guards were, like, he knew them. He was going to go drink with them at the tavern after their shift was over. Whereas, in a lot of games, the guards are just faceless NPCs. You know, like they're not really part of the town. And I'm thinking of Skyrim, or even Fallout 4. The guards are not really part of the town. They're just these faceless NPCs that attack you if you steal something, right? But it seems like in this game, the guards are actually people. Or at least they're trying to portray them as such. Which, once again, I think is really freaking cool. Okay. Do I have to do this longer, or what? Okay, run. My home was attacked. Wait until morning. Okay. Okay, where are we going, guys? Oh, shit. Where are we going? Oh, I jump again? Oh, okay. Square is jump. Oh, that lightning bolt got stuck in the sky. That was awesome. Where are we going? Okay, a lot of cutscenes.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a balls. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Okay, so I think the game has done an autosave. We should probably watch for an autosave. Otherwise, oh, there we go, game saved. Okay, everybody, I think we're going to call it a day here. Looks like we've got a couple more wait, how do I put the torch away? No, no, pull my sword out. Okay, no, how do I get rid of the torch? Okay, oh, there we go. Unequip the torch. You look great. You look amazing. We're going to have to get some more clothing, huh? We're going to have to get a whole new set of clothing. So we're now in this new town. Yeah, I've heard about that. Oh, no, I don't want to. I've heard about Savior Schnapps. I've got... What is the quantity on that? I think I have 8 of them, so I have 8 saves. Oh, I love how this is adorable. So if you look closely at Savior Schnapps, the image on the little bottle appears to be a floppy disk from like the 80s and 90s or whatever. Probably 70s and the 80s. Anyways, it looks like a little floppy disk, which is the symbol for saving files or whatever. So, hilarious. Yeah, I think we're going to call it a day for now. We've learned a lot. There's a good story going on. I especially like that moment where Henry was staring down that German commander, and then the dude looked back at Henry, and we kind of had like a moment, and I knew, oh, that's the main boss. I mean, maybe not the main boss, but that's the boss, everybody. That's the guy that I need to train hard, get my sword skills up, get some good armor, because I'm going after that guy. Somehow I got to get through his whole army, but yeah, I'm going through that guy. So I like how you can see his shadow too, even with the sword equipped. That's delicious. It's hilarious. Yeah, so I've got a long road ahead of me. We've got to train and do all sorts of stuff. But before we do that, everybody, I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing this game every week. I've got... oh, my phone is ringing, sorry. I've got a new job. It's going to require a few more hours out of me, so I won't be posting on the Johnny Guitar channel quite as often. Lately, I've been posting about 6 times a week. We're probably going to drop that down to about 4 times a week. We'll see, though. We'll see what I can do with my free time. Otherwise, yeah, I do want to continue playing this game. It's a very interesting game. I think I kind of love the mechanics. You gotta play the game slowly. Gotta make sure you eat and sleep and wash your face and your clothing, apparently. There's a lot going on in this game. And it is beautiful. The sound is amazing. I know I've been rambling on, but you can hear the wind through the trees. You can hear every single bird calling. It is quite beautiful in that sense. Anyways, everybody, thank you for joining here on the live stream. Patricia, thank you for chatting with me and giving me some advice on the game. Thank you, everybody, for watching the Johnny Guitar channel. Stay tuned to the channel for Fallout and Elder Scrolls content, and every once in a while, games just like this. Kingdom Come Deliverance, Royal Edition.